Hello, my tea stirrers. Come on in, come on in. And if you're watching a replay, you can skip past this good music and get straight to the show. If in the meantime, we're gonna wait for the room people to come on in. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Sissy, how you doing, my love? There's a tip to my coffee cup, to you, to me. Go somewhere, dog. Hey, no one. No one, no one. Get to work. Take your picture. Rossi, you made it. Hello, Queen. Today we gonna determine, is the B6 diet, the B6 diet, B6, the B6 diet. We're gonna determine today in our courtroom, because you know we have courtroom. We're going to discover if the B6 diet is good for you. Is the B6 diet for you? But before we get into that, Miss Efuru, Miss Efuru got something to tell us. She got some words for us, honey. Same way Malia has some words for us. Hi, Kiana, my love. How you doing, sweet pea? Y'all relaxing to that nice greetings music. We're going to start this up in a couple of seconds. Here for the tea. Yeah, we here for the tea. But Miss Efuru, she thinks She thinks she got something to tell us. You know, we gotta get scared. We gotta be scared of them. But this is a fair courtroom. This is a fair courtroom. So we gotta see if this B6 diet is good for us or is it not. And at the end, y'all will decide. We need like 3 more people, 3 more. Let's see if we can get 3 people in here. Let's just see. Hey, Nolan's girl, how you doing? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you. So, one more person, and we get to start the show. We're going to get this party started. Oh, thank you. Took me a while to find the right music. Took me a while. Hey, Star and Soul, peace to you too. Good to have you. Welcome. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's get some lights up in here. I don't know if numbers going up or down. I like too. Thank you. This is to go with your tea or your coffee. But my coffee partner, no, I'm a coffee person. I should have called it like sip coffee. Instead of sip tea, sips coffee. And we're gonna start this show because we want to know what Miss Efuru had to say to us, because she has some words for us. And we want to know what Miss Efuru had to say. She has a lot of things on her mind. Hey, your cup pup, how you doing, love? Let's see what Miss Efuru. And remember the last time we seen a piece of their, somebody wanted them giving us a piece of their mind. They ended up in the hospital. Look like she having a breakdown too, if you ask me. It looks like she's having a breakdown. Y'all be the judge of that one. Y'all be the judge of that one. But look like she having a breakdown too. But let's see what she got to say.
Everybody who talks shit about what go on here in carbonation, it really bothers me. I don't take it personally, but the thing is, y'all don't understand that we all have generational curses. Everybody here in carbonation, everything that we go through, all the real nigga moments, everybody going through, that's what you going through. But guess what we doing? We showing you how to deal with it. So you don't keep perpetuating yourself. So you don't have to keep being in the loop. We gotta go through all of that to heal it. I've been here for 2 years. I've been through so much. You gotta go through it. And it's a representation of what's going on globally, consciously. But we breaking the loops and we changing perspectives and we ending the cycle.
They're falling apart one by one.
Oh, the women being passed around. Oh, they doing this. Oh, they look skinny. We healing years and years and years of curses.
Hold up. My jury, my judges and my jury. She's saying this is what we say. Are you not getting skinny? Are you not getting passed around? How are you mad at us? How is this what people say when this is what's really happening? Well, what you want us to say? Y'all fat? You're not fat. You want us to say you're fat, but you're not fat. You want us to say that y'all all in monogamous relationships, but you're not. Why can't they look forward at the camera? It's either up, because they can't see. When you look in the camera, you see yourself or you see a screen there, and they lying. Yeah, you could tell. They got something. They even got one. I don't know if I'll play today or tomorrow, but they told us to repent. We need to repent. And that's one time I was gonna take a trip to Puerto Rico and slap one of them. But look at her face. Look at the water in her eyes. So the thing is, where is Captain Chief Cupcake? Where is Chief Cupcake at? That's the real question. Why is she coming out like this? Why is she coming out like this? Is she on that be sick diet we getting ready to talk about?
Everything that y'all see here is a representation of what's going on in humanity.
Yeah.
But we fighting it. We dealing with it.
We not just y'all, right? Let me tell y'all. Is it me? Now, we just went to court yesterday. Guys. We just went to court yesterday. And we already came to the conclusion that the verdict was not to listen to nothing. Now, I know people go through a lot of stuff. Look at her. She's aging too. Look at her face. Look at this still of her face. She look about in her 40s here. I know some of them has had it bad, but none of them said, the real story. But they're healing through what? They're going through what? Y'all walked in there as babies. In your 19 years of living. Now I can see if you had a story like Star. Now Star didn't have a good life. Things happened to Star. A lot of things happened to Star. And she made bad situations worse. Oh, you got that right, your pup. They are scared, honey. They are scared. But do you want us to sit up here and listen to about, no, y'all fight. Y'all made your own problems the minute y'all went there. Y'all made your own problems. Y'all your own worst enemy. And your higher enemy is nature nut. Nature nut is your high, instead of your higher self, he's your higher enemy. So you already had enemies, but he's your highest enemy. So you say all the stuff that you're going through. What the hell are you going through? What are you going through? You're going through everything but living a normal life.
Healing. Healing. It's so beautiful because even when you go through all this shit, you have amazing and beautiful breakthroughs and answers and solutions. This is what we're trying to show you. Everything that y'all say or see, it's a reflection of you. It's something that you need to look at. Even people saying, oh,
not my reflection.
Oh, it's all a trigger and a trauma for you so you can see how to deal with it and heal it instead of pointing a finger. Or you're just gonna hold on. You're holding on to the trauma. You're holding on to the perspective. You're not truly healing it. You're just staying in your sickness. It's a new way to look at things. It's something new to do. You can change. You can do something different. Heal. You have to heal. You see us. We're doing it for you. So don't try to. During the journey, even though you're still going to continue to do it. But my thing is, it's all you. We showing you. We showing you how to deal with yourself and traumas.
We ain't got them traumas. We ain't got them traumas. You ain't doing nothing for me.
We have to love ourselves.
We do.
Have to love ourselves. That's what it all boils down to. That's what it all boils down to is loving yourself. What are your talents? What are your gifts? What do you love to do so passionately?
What do you do?
Falling into a relationship or falling into your human desires. What do you love to do?
What do you like to do? We never seen it.
Study yourself. Be of service to humanity. That is why you here.
We never seen nothing that you can do, and you can't dance.
Life don't belong to you. Keep going. Keep
information within you because you have your.
She has something to tell us. She mad. She mad. She mad like that. 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 So now, I guess he builds her up too. All he does is destroy them. Exactly. He's your higher enemy. He's your higher self enemy. That's exactly what he is. Your higher enemy. So if you ever had any enemies, you go to him, hey, original shrimp, how you doing, love? Yeah, she mad and she crying. What you crying for? Why are you in your emotions for? What did, hey, Sissy Douglas, what did Chief Cupcakes do to you? It wasn't no need for all that emotion and all of them tears, and because when people talk, people been talking about you. You've been passing around Sally. You've been all these things already. So what happened? Loving ourselves means not letting anyone treat us bad. They are possessed by a demon. Exactly. So let's get into the meat and potatoes. Today in this courtroom, because you know some days we in a courtroom. Today in this courtroom, we're going to judge this B6 diet. So now we putting this B6 diet on trial. We putting this B6 diet on trial. And we want to see, is Natureboy B6 diet is good for us? We just want to know. We just want to know. Putting the B6 diet on trial. So after She gave us a piece of her mind. She told us off. So, we got to be nice to her because she told us off. But let's check this out. Oh, it's fun and games if people get hurt. Pimp down, pimp down, pimp down, pimp down. Exactly, Shrimp. Everything is fun and games until the things start to hit the light. Well, let's check this out.
You misleading them niggas over there, yo.
This be a man.
You misleading them niggas over there.
Be a man, bitch nigga.
They think you the
gotta say
Messiah
that shit in the dark. Cause you know why? You's a shadow being. You speaking in the shadow.
Nah,
you's a shadow, nigga.
Bro. No
Show
face,
your
no
face.
case.
Show your face.
You talking about
that
propelling
hoe ass
kingdom.
nigga. You's a hoe.
But you got homo
hoe.
nigga.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You's a hoe, nigga. Be healed and you will be. Be healed. You're already healed. You gotta come close to me.
He says, if y'all can't read it, I know that you will get this when the time is right. This is by Lihio. I am working on coming there. I am working on getting myself off dialysis. I have not been on it for almost 2 years. I do not eat meat, never really have. I do not smoke. I do not have diabetes or high blood pressure. This is somebody writing to Allegia. I do not smoke. I do not have diabetes or high blood pressure. I have gone a week without dialysis with no problem. I have been cutting my time from 4 hours to 3.
You come close to me, you get close to mama, you will be completely healed. You listen to my videos, you eat the fruit, you eat the meal that I tell you to eat. Eat the food that I tell you to eat. I have a
He's saying eat the food, and Eligio is saying eat the foods that I tell you to eat. Come over here and you will be completely healed. Listen carefully to what he's saying. Listen carefully to what he is saying. Listen carefully. I read the letter, now listen to what he's saying.
You're already healed. You gotta come close to me. You come close to me, you get close to mama, you will be completely healed. You listen to my videos, you eat the fruit, you eat the meal that I tell you to eat. Eat the food that I tell you to eat. I have a meal set regimen for you. It's on my page. If you need me to send it to you, I will send it to you. But you are, yes, I feel your soul. I feel you. I don't know why you called me at the right time. I haven't had internet in a while, but yes. You're welcome, mama. Mama's very pleased. Okay, reflection, I'm gonna need you to start eating vegan.
And then he says, okay, I already watched it. This is why I'm giving myself 6 months to come off the machine and make my way there. See you soon. Then Eligio says, oh, you won't have 6 months.
Only, vegan only, okay? Completely vegan. Do not put anything in your body that has meat or blood in it. Do not put anything in your body that is not vegan or fruit, mostly fruit. But you want to do vegan only, no soy. Make sure you, I sent you the meal regimen, so you can see exactly what you should be eating. And
then he says, thank you. I've been doing this on my own. Have asked Dr. Sebi to help me. The dialysis make me so weak that I know I am not supposed to be on it. Even the diet is all wrong. No fruits and vegetables, only meat and starches, no water. I am going to get through this so I can teach others.
And you're going to go all natural. Oh, I see you got your natural hair out. Yes, that's good. Wherever you live, you need to get somewhere very hot. You need to get somewhere between the tropical Cancer and the tropical Capricorn. You need to get there fast because this is going to heal you. Go on my page and watch the video about what is food. It should be there. It's just did it yesterday. It's called What is Food.
People as well. definite. Yeah, you have to make sure that you are positioning yourself in an environment that is
Hey, doctor.
conducive.
Do you see how sick they look?
Are
Well,
your
we're going to
greatest
speak.
source of energy, and you
Look at
have to carry
Serenity.
energy as well. So if you
Serenity
are
Lecture
sharing
passed out.
space with another, you have to make sure that your energies are conducive and compatible with each other, and you're not causing destructive interference with each other.
Mm-hmm.
This can cause imbalance within yourself, and then you have this ease playing out within your body, and that's why you see a lot of people who might eat the right foods,
Mm-hmm.
but they still get sick, or they're around people who are not encouraging them to live well and eat well, so therefore they are sick due to what they're eating.
Mm-hmm.
But it all starts with people.
Yeah.
So the transition for you has been good.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, you should talk about
My health. I had high blood pressure. I'm still overweight, but I'm working on that. And I was taking medication for my heart, but I don't have that anymore. I've been grounded, eating the right on the B6 diet. So
Remember, guys, she just said she don't have heart problems no more. She's eating right, and she's on a B6 diet. Remember, we keeping fear here. We just trying to say we putting the B6 diet on trial. So far, this trial is not looking so good because we know what happened with Mama Dia. And look at Serenity. If you blow on Serenity, she will blow away. Huff and puff. You can't even huff and puff. You can't even whistle. You're gonna knock her right down. So we already see one strike against the B6 diet. Look at Mama Dia, what happened to her off that B6 diet. Oh, I'm sorry, Up Cup.
Just wanted to strategically do this because of everything that happened, and I'll tell you a briefing of the story that happened. One morning we woke up and Mama Dia didn't wake up with us, and it was a shock on us. So immediately we all, one of the most beautiful things that Mama Dia could have did was come to carbonation before she passed, because she got to tap into the frequency of life so she entered heaven, which was the message that we got from the white feathers that were by her tent. She had white feathers by her tent. We was like, what does this mean? The white feathers represent the fact that she was okay. That she knew innately that if I'm going to check out this bitch, I'm going to join the highest frequency, tap into that frequency. So when I go, I'm gone. And when she left with her attachment. She ain't have nothing, no attachment, nothing. She was happy.
welcome back. It's my second morning out in the tropical Cancer, and this is my view from my tent. Look at it, it's beautiful. Yes.
That's Mama
I
Dia.
woke up in my tent this morning. Look at right here. I'm going to cut the ends off, the dead ends, the part that I have to take them off so it can do what it needs to do. Yes, so just detach yourself and leave that alone, because she has already been judged. And if you don't want to share in her judgment, do what is right. Give your pot back to the earth. Give your water back to the earth. Get closer to the sun. Eat right and love yourself. So I'm learning. It's a process. Take care reflections. Here's my transformation from this morning. My life journey has been interesting. Looking back from a little girl.
Hey, Yemi.
It's been a spiritual quest the whole time, really. With a few bumps, which all life. This earth is an experience. We're here to experience, to live life, but a dream. Yes, here between the tropical Cancer and the tropical Capricorn. Isn't it beautiful? You must put yourself in an environment conducive to your health.
She lived her last days happy as shit. And that's the way you go out. She tapped into the highest frequency of this earth plane before she checked out and dipped. And left a whole bunch of white feathers and shit. We was like, oh shit, that's crazy. The white feathers mean that she's telling us that she's okay. So she came here to transition. This is crazy. That was smart as fuck.
No, that
true. Was smart as fuck.
At one point in time, he wouldn't let her speak to her kids.
She was wise enough to come to the highest frequency of herself, tap into that, and then leave this plane. So she had her heart was light as a feather. Easy. Crazy. If you really understood life, this shit is dope as fuck.
That's how he talk about it, right?
You know what I mean?
Same thing with Mama Dia. Mama Dia came with a 30-year. She came here with a 30-year condition of a heart condition, and she passed away. And they put it off on me, and that the devil tried to plague my mom with guilt.
Yes, it was you.
I feel sorry for people, like I feel sorry for Malia. I'm not gonna sit here in front of this world. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel sorry for Malia, and I care about her, and I feel like I'm overly giving to her. Like I really want to help her. I can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves though.
You previously said diseases are caused by stress. So is baby Eliana under stress? Okay, so at her age, she has no immunity yet. So yes, she's under stress. This environment, just Earth alone, is filled with bacteria and infections. She has to build an immune system. Yes, she's under stress. She's a baby. She has to build immunity first. Of course, yes, her little immune system is under stress. She has to build it, and that's why she needs the breast milk, healthy environment. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So yes, she's under stress. She's just being here. Do you believe that whoever doesn't believe in your teachings will perish? Absolutely. 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 Absolutely, bro. How do you feel knowing that Babylon medication can heal baby Eliana? There's no such thing as Babylon medication. The medication comes from the earth. And Babylon is the thing that sells it and tries to make a profit for it.
Did you hear him say, there's no such thing? Look at the little devil with the still. There's no such thing as Babylon medicine. So what is he using on his tooth? I knew the end was near when I started watching during quarantine, the man's face falling off, and he do the most daily. Ancestors ain't sleeping. That baby was crying a lot. Yeah. He said, did y'all hear? Remember, this B6 diet and his teachings is on court today. Hey, Missy M, how you doing? Welcome. Now, he said there is no Babylonian medicine. It's just medicine from Mother Earth. So this is what he say. But so far, from what we watching, this B6 diet and what he's saying, it doesn't seem to go together. Today in the court, I gotta give me one of them grabbles. Today in the court, people, we in the court today, and we like to be nice and be fair, because we fear. So we go by what we see, and then we gonna say what we gotta say. So far, what we see is not looking so good for this B6 diet, and none of the BS about medication, as he said. So far, they looking so good here.
Since you the co-leader, since you the leader, can we come over there and see our kids? Fuck all that. Can we come over there and see our kids? Yes or no? Right now. Don't be a bitch. Yes or no? Can we come over there? Should I take that as a no? I'm going to take that as a no. And I'm going to tell you right now. I'm glad you exposed yourself, because I'm going to send your bitch ass to jail. You remember that here? Remember I told you that. Remember I told you that, bro. You're a fucking bitch. I got your number.
Oh, God. Oh.
Well, I guess he just exposed himself, so that's it.
I'll take baby girl to the doctor. We're gonna get this. We think that she got asthma. Like we took her, like I told you, we took her to the we took baby girl. We took her to the joint. They took her to the doctor before, and they was like, "Oh, everything is good." You know, they took an X-ray.
He went to the
X-ray
doctor
right here. And all the paperwork. Took her to the spot. Got the X-ray done right here on the lungs, and they was like everything was good. You know what I mean? On her lungs. You know what I mean? I'm like, so this morning she woke up and she was coughing and she was wheezing and all that, right? So now we about to take her back to a doctor because I don't like this wheezing. And what we looked up online, we found out it might be asthma. We think she got asthma. That's what it is. All the symptoms show that she got asthma. Oh, can you look? Go look. You found the last time.
There you go, Google. The chief is telling him to go to Google again.
Baby girl. Oh, how y'all doing?
We good. Take her out to the doctor. She got some cough. What's up, sir? How you feeling?
Hey,
All right.
What's up, sir? How you feeling?
what's wrong with it?
They at the doctor again.
This was a long fucking journey.
I have everything that I need to have a most natural exuberant pregnancy because there's nothing going against me and my body or hindering me from bringing forth that life in the most in the path of least resistance. I didn't have any resistance when I was pregnant with Eliana. The only resistance that I had was from my own mind, you know, resisting myself, resisting my husband, resisting my universe. And that was the only resistance that I've had experienced being pregnant. And when you are in resistance to life itself, amongst yourself or whatever form of yourself that it has taken place in, when you resist yourself, you will experience that during your pregnancy. And this is why a lot of women experience complications, because somewhere they are resisting themselves in some form or fashion, whether it be just as I did or just a different form of what I did. And baby Eliana came out you know, with some assistance. And it was because of the fact that I was not expressing or expressing my energies correctly. I did not have I had an outlet. I was not utilizing my outlet to its potential to get my energies to flow, to be able to have Eliana come out the way that she needs to be. And this all was just me learning myself and learning certain things about myself that I needed to realize.
So because she didn't have natural birth, she had to say it was all because she wasn't thinking right. Do y'all hear what this chick is saying about natural birth? No, you had infections and stuff. And it had the baby wouldn't come out because your infections closed your pelvis. Can you believe this chick? Can you believe this chick telling us that she, only reason why she didn't have the baby in the right way is because of her thoughts. Natureboy had her say that dumb shit. Well, we shall continue.
In my universe, just as you will, depending on your situation, to as a wake-up call.
Push, agarrar, baby.
And look who's there, her mama.
He's asking, he wants to do it with forceps. And forceps is better, he's saying, than getting a C-section with forceps.
Okay, but forceps are gonna.
But forceps are kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it's gonna rip her.
Yeah. He already induced the labor. Okay. They're gonna check. They're gonna check again.
It's because her thoughts wasn't right. She had to go through this type of labor.
You gotta start pushing.
Yeah, Aya, get in her ear and stop. You gotta start pushing.
Just relax. Just chill. She's gonna have to be.
Just chill.
Just relax.
It was an emergency, but Natureboy told
He
him
said
no.
that he didn't want to mess with her again.
See, Natureboy said no. Natureboy was trying to fill it in. They asked for the emergency C-section, and they also asked for the forceps because it was an emergency. But Natureboy told them no. I wouldn't stick my hand up in there. Oh my God, I would stick my hand up in there.
Push strong.
Ask him what is he feeling.
¿Qué tiene? Pero no quiere salir. He says it's not passing.
You see it's being taped, right? You hear the heart rate, right?
Ready? So we already seen the doctor. The doctor says she gotta have the baby today.
A little bit.
So we're going back up here, just letting y'all know what it is, what's going on. We'll be doing this in a way that y'all can't know our location.
Thank you, baby.
I ain't giving out my location.
My cervix isn't really like really small. It's like not even a finger size. And the baby's positioning right now, the pelvis is small, right? The way the baby can't really position where it needs to, because my pelvis is really small. Even if the cervix was to dilate, really,
So Serenity had her baby. We saw it. Velvet had her baby. She went to the doctor, and they knew her pelvis was too small for her to push. So she had a set date for a C-section. Again, what happened with Zoka? Her protein was high, I'm thinking. Aya speaks a little Spanish, a little Spanish. And they have the translator. They have a translator with them. So when a person speaks Spanish, it comes up in English on the translator. But we was able to see this. And this is because her thoughts wasn't good enough. Not really her pelvis. She's been thinking a little bit more and had better thoughts. Her pelvis would have opened up, according to Nature Nut.
the head is, and the fact that my pelvis is really small, the baby can't come through like that. So that's just how it has to come through. It has to come through cesarean.
In my videos where I look sick. You know what I'm saying? I look like something's wrong with me. And my eyes like dark. Mm-hmm. I got these dark shadows in my eyes. And and you know, if you follow me or you know me, personally, you know what I normally look like. And that's not what I look like. This is not what I look like on a normal basis. I did freshen myself up and stuff like that, but on a normal basis, when I've been doing my videos and stuff, I've been in a low space, and I've been doing the videos trying to get myself out of it. But you can still see it reflects on my face because my moon is conjunct my ascendant. I don't know if you know a lot about astrology, but my moon is conjunct my ascendant, meaning I wear my emotions on my face. It's the first thing people see. So of course, people that follow me and
we don't see your emotions.
They're already trying to find fault.
We see you look like a crackhead.
Truth, because we are the truth. So they're already trying to find fault. So, and then they find the flaws, and then it's like me. I have two options. I can ignore and act like it's not there, or I can address it and heal it. I do want to address this because it's a misconception. I'm a Bambi. It's a misconception that that we're not eating, that there's something that Master Chief is doing to us, and that's why we look the way we do. That's bullshit. And even with Nana was lying to y'all. She was telling the truth in the fact that I look sick. I can tell you that that's a fact. But the reasoning for her saying that she lost all that weight is bullshit. I'm thankful. I know I look good. I know I look good, but I know I've looked better. You know what I'm saying? So it's and I know that I'm saying this to myself right now because I can easily let myself go into, not easily, but I say I'll get distracted off the kingdom because of my human concerns. But I said a lot of what I needed to say. I said what I needed to say. But I want to know.
Guys. Look at her eyes. Look how black
if anybody has questions, because you know what I'm saying, you have the right to your questions, and I think that if you address me respectfully.
Do y'all see? Look at her eyes. Oh my goodness, that is not healthy. Oh, she wear her emotions on her sleeve, on her face. Shit. Jeez. But remember, this B6 diet is on trial and its teachings. Woo. They starting to look. They look scary now. It's beyond malnutrition. Oh my goodness, that's that beast. That's everything. It's a lot of stuff in that pot of soup. There's a lot of stuff in that pot of soup, honey. You never know what you're gonna pull out of there. Ooh, jeez. Ooh. One whole eye is blacker than the other, blacker. One look like the black is coming down her face. Oh.
If I'm open to be of service and to help you.
It doesn't matter what you eat. You can be vegan. If you're in a toxic relationship, you will be sick. And that you can be a fruitarian, drinking pure water, eating fresh fruit.
Look at his eyes.
If you
we see it.
Live in a stressful environment, you're gonna be sick.
They all got them.
And stressful environments are created by what? Other people. So until you facilitate an environment.
What gives that bump on the eye? I want to know. Hold on, let me play doctor again. What is that? Yes, what is that? We're gonna see what that means. The eyelid bump. Let me see. Let's see what this say. Okay, let's see what this say. We're going to come right back to this. We're going to come right back. And we're going to see what the doctors say. We're going to see what the doctors say. An eyelid bump. That's what I put. It could be, I don't know what it is, but we're gonna read what it says. Types of eyelid bumps. If y'all able to read, oh, I got to see. These are eyelid bumps. I don't know how to make it bigger. I ain't get that good yet. But it says a style looks like a pimple or a blister, usually along the outer rim of your eyelid. It's red and painful to touch. This is one of them. A schalza, if there's more than one way, will often grow on the underside of your eyelid, behind your eyelash, or midway up your eyelid. These are more likely to form on your upper eyelid. A schalzion can look like a style, but may grow larger up to the size of a pea. It's almost more likely to come back. Then we got eyelid bump causes. A style usually stems from an infection. A style usually stems from an infection in an eyelid oil gland or eyelash follicle. Stress and hormone changes can also cause it. Y'all see that? Stress. Now, this is the B6 diet they're taking here, and this is containing the thoughts. But what this article says, stress and hormonal changes can also cause it. So that's one of the meanings. So they got when you see that bump on the eye, it's either an infection in the eye that causes that bump, because you know they in infection island. So some of them infections, it comes up in the eye. You notice that it has to be an infection because it hasn't only happened to one person. It has happened to numerous people that was there. So we know it's an infection that's being passed on. We know they are all stressed. And if I'm not mistaken, women go through hormonal changes. But men got the estrogen changes. So, but we know it's stress, and we know it's infected, and the infection traveled to your eyes. So let's get back to this, because I always see that eye on the bump. And when we go to court in here, we got to have a little evidence. They got their evidence. We got to have our evidence too before we make the jury, before we say yes or no. So let's carry on. Ocular herpes. Okay, let's check that out. Let's check that out. But either way, it's still an infection. Either way, we're going to look at it right now. I got it. This is ocular herpes. Now, we do know some can be because You get a certain age. I know people who got that bump, but it's means nothing. They will all be sterile soon. Everyone's hormones are not changing exactly. They oh oh excuse me. Well, let's check out ocular herpes. How do I know if I have ocular herpes? Typical symptoms of eye herpes include pain, sensitivity to light, blurry vision. Okay, this one I want to show the pictures. I want to see some of the pictures. Herpes simplex eye infections. Let's see what that say. Herpes simplex eye infections. That look like it's inside the eye. A red eye, eye pain, swelling around the eye, sensitivity to bright light, a watering eye, and blood vision. Usually only one eye is infected. Most herpes simplex eye infections get better in 1 to 2 weeks, although they can last longer. Treatment is usually needed to reduce the risk of complications. Okay, the main treatment is antiviral, okay, steroids. Causes of herpes simplex eye infections. Herpes simplex eye infection usually occur when a previous infection with the virus reactivates and spread to the eye. Nearly everyone is exposed to the herpes simplex virus during childhood. Most people would not notice this because they are often no symptoms, but afterwards the virus will remain inactive in the body. In some people, the virus can be reactivated later on. This can happen randomly or may be triggered by an illness or high temperature, exposed to strong sunlight. You hear that? Exposed to strong sunlight. Where are they? In the tropics. Exposed. I don't know if y'all can read it. Exposed to high sunlight or cold. No, there ain't no possibility with all of them, Sandra. How you doing, Sandra? I just saw what you said, Dr. Pure Evil. No, I can see if one person get it, but all of them gets it. So this is why they say to look that up. It says strong sunlight or cold wind, an eye injury, stress, periods, having a weakened immune system. Herpes simplex eye infection do not usually cause further problems if treated properly, but about 1 in 4 cases are more serious and carry a higher risk of complications. Scarring of your cornea, the front of your eye. This can cause permanent blurred vision, glaucoma, permanent vision loss, although the vast majority of people will not experience a significant loss of vision. It is also likely that the infection will return at some point. Most people will experience more than one infection without having 1 in 5 having a reoccurrence within a year. So we already know the sun, that's probably why they're experiencing them breakouts, because also, as we learned, which we didn't know, and I guarantee you, Master Chief Cupcake didn't know, being exposed to too much sunlight helps with the breakouts. That's why a lot of them have them breakouts. You cannot be exposed to too much sunlight or too much cold wind. I guarantee you, Chief Cupcake didn't see that part neither. Hey, lovely flowers. How you doing, love? So now we see another reason why they all keep breaking out. Because you got them all in that sun. And what it said about that herpes on your eyes, it states that you cannot be in that strong sun. But he got them all out there in the sun. You can't be in the extreme. Basically, you cannot be in the extremes. You can't be in the extreme heat or extreme cold. But they're basically saying the word sunlight. So they're basically saying you could be it could be hot because it could be hot at nighttime. So they say strong sun or strong wind. So you got to pick some place like Florida, I guess, or Miami. So for the herpes that all of them have, Chief, everything in divine order. Thanks for asking. That's good, lovely. So we already coming to this conclusion that everything this man is saying wrong. Remember, this is the court. We are in court and we have to prove either he's right or we wrong and he's right. So we got to bring our own evidence because we're looking at his evidence there. So we got to come with our own evidence. So we already know, we looked up, we had 2 pieces of evidence so far that's in our favor. That they be having it at the same time, different spots. Yes. But he doesn't know, Mr. Divine. He got them in the wrong climate. But he said he can heal you. So let's get back on his trial. He's on this Be Sick diet, is on trial. Let's get back on his trial and see what happens.
Around people who are healthy, you will never be healthy because you are at the mercy of your environment, and your environment is contingent upon what? People.
Y'all better give them their credit. Period. 2 abortions, pop that shit out, get up, and go back out and cook.
What is
2 abortions, motherfucker, just pop it out and still proclaim the kingdom.
Well, like when I look at my friends, I do see a lot of sadness. I guess it's because like I had another miscarriage, like going through that pain again.
2 abortions.
It really made me sad and like
lies.
Just thinking about past decisions I've made and like the trauma I put on myself, like my wound, like it was just like sad. And I'm not nootropic, so it's just a lot that I was feeling.
A lot you're dealing with.
Right.
And like Chief said, we all going through things. Mm-hmm. But the most beautiful part that we can go through them together, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's good that y'all expressing yourself through y'all's pain, because I express myself differently. Mm-hmm. Chief don't like it, but hey.
Through this whole journey, I came here for myself. And the fact that I got pregnant after I've been here for 3 months was good. Like I was understanding, like, okay, I'm becoming a mother. For 9 months, I'm in a space of understanding what my role is as a woman and what I'm supposed to be mothering and how I have to change things within myself, because I am about to give birth to a child and I want this child to be greater than me. And so this whole time I'm understanding becoming a mother, and we actually are shooting a love video, and I started being like, okay, I'm like, I pushed through I'm not feeling no pain. This whole pregnancy, I was not feeling no way. I was not sick. I was not having morning sickness. I didn't throw up. I wanted to get up and do stuff. I wasn't lazy. Okay. I wasn't lazy at all. Like I wanted to actually be out and be in tune with nature, like what I was supposed to be doing, stretching and I actually was doing the music video, and that was
terrible.
the time I was like, well, I
what the hell is Efuru?
Yeah, like
Efuru was like, are you okay?
I was like, I'm having contractions, but I have a strong like willpower. Like I don't like what's it called? Yeah, I'm very strong with my like pain tolerance. That's what it is. I have a high pain tolerance. So I was having a contraction. I was like, okay, this is okay, but I can still do a shoot. Like, what you need to do? We gonna sing? Okay, like I'm in it. So let's do it. I got it. And then after we finished the shoot, actually, I'm like, yeah, I'm still having contractions. I don't know. Like they're like, biology's like, we're taking you to the hospital. Like you're about to go to the hospital. And then we go. They're like, okay, like you're having.
Excuse me. Look right here. So you got some more lighting. Go ahead, baby. Right here.
They was like, yeah, we about to take you to the hospital, like just get you checked out, see everything's good, which I've been doing my whole pregnancy. I've been getting checkups. So you guys might not think I was, but I was. And
everything was good.
Everything was perfect. Like heartbeat strong, like you're healthy. Like I've always been healthy all my life. I don't be sick. So we're in the hospital. They're like telling us we have to, we can't come to this hospital because where I was actually getting checked up on, I have to get to that hospital. So we was like, okay, now we got to drive and get transported to a whole other hospital because out here they don't do that. You can't just go to one hospital and then have birth there. You have to go to where you've been checked up at. So I was like, okay, more time is being pressed upon. So we get to the next hospital and we're there. I'm still having contractions. Like I'm having contractions. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So then we're actually about to have birth. It's getting close to time, higher contractions, more and more and more. So I'm like, damn, this shit hurt. But I'm like, okay. So doctors come in, they're like, okay, it's about time. You're ready. You're ready. Like I was like, I feel like I'm ready. Like this shit is getting too painful. So no shots, no nothing, because I want a natural birth. They did give me some medicine or whatever. But then I'm pushing. And they're talking about the contractions. They're like, okay, your contractions, we need to do a heart monitor. We need to see what's up with the baby before you push. And my contraction was really strong at one point, and I guess
Do y'all hear how backwards this story is? Do y'all hear how backwards this story is? She just said she was having very bad contractions. She go to one hospital, they tell her no. I would assume now anybody in their right mind, I don't care what country I'm in. You could sue anybody in any country. You may not get nothing, but you can still sue and put that hospital on blast. They do not just tell you to go to the hospital, you get your checkups. So now she in labor. She's ready to push. She's ready to push. Remember, they still don't know what's going on. So as you pushing, then they want to know. Then they put the heart monitor on. The heart monitor is the first thing they put on you. Do you hear this back? They think, because I don't know why some people talk to us and they really think we stupid. Like we don't know, like you don't know how many mothers there are. And we don't know how it go. So they tell us this dumb shit. And we both like, oh yeah, you're right. Not in this court. In this court, that is found to be a lie. That is a lie. Well, we're going to listen to these lies.
The umbilical cord was wrapped around her neck, especially when she came out. I birthed a dead baby. So when I pushed her out, the umbilical cord was wrapped strongly around her neck. And I was like, I didn't hear her cry. I didn't hear nothing. And I was like, okay, like that's what happened. So I was like, okay, from that point, I was like, damn, of course I'm gonna have negative thoughts. Of course I'm gonna be like, oh, like wormhole. But like God bless Baba G, like him with his knowledge, understanding of you really can lift yourself out of a negative perspective, of a negative situation, and see the light, see that, okay, this was a death, but you can really have this whole, it was really not a death, bruh, because I'm changing. I feel it within me. I feel that movement. I feel the spirit that I birthed.
But you was hurt.
I was,
nigga.
Yeah.
Express what you really felt, my nigga. Like, You really felt that shit, my nigga.
Yeah, I wanted to be alone. I wanted to be alone.
You went through a depression, my nigga. We was here for you, my nigga. Yo, tell the people what really happened, B.
Yeah, like, okay.
And you was really on some sad shit.
Yeah.
We couldn't have you on live. Yeah. My nigga, like.
But what you want her to do?
Niggas need
you
to
heartless
know
kid.
That's a fact.
Tell niggas what really happened, B. Like, niggas need to know, like, yo. Nah, they could get it. They fucking get it.
Understand.
They get it, but you gotta stay strong.
Right.
But they get it.
Yeah, like.
Go ahead, cry. Go ahead.
I went through a space where I was like, man, I don't need nobody. I'm gonna do this all by myself. Like, I don't even want to attach myself. So I was in the apartment downstairs, like all by myself. Like, I didn't even want to be with Solar. It was like too much to be with him and to have that energy. Like, I'm like, I want to be by myself. I went to a place of isolation. Even with people around me, I'm like staying in the room.
Keep the fucking hearts going. Keep the hearts going.
I'm sleeping all day. I'm having suicidal thoughts. Like, okay, like what's the point of living? What's the point of living?
Right.
And
you're going through that dark space.
Dark space can have Scorpio energy. So my deep shit can make me go like in that shit and start thinking like, oh. Right. And I have the people around me, bro. Like. Always positive, and I can't hold a negative space around them constantly. That's just me doing it on purpose, and I don't want to feel that pain. I don't want to feel that way. I don't feel like I lost something. You didn't lose nothing. I had to constantly keep telling. I had to put myself in my craft, bro. I had to sing to myself. I had to cradle myself. I had to really nurture myself back to health.
Wow.
And I really had to be like, okay, I have to really sit with my mind. I really sung myself to sleep. That's what helped me.
You made it through though.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Every step of the way.
Yeah.
And I felt a sense of peace when I was able to do that. I felt understanding with myself. Like, this shit is deeper than
but it was weird because you wasn't able to tell your story. Yeah. And you coming back out just teaching and everybody not knowing what happened to the baby. It was very weird for you for them 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Where you was like teaching. The last 2 weeks you've been teaching. You've been coming back out, but you haven't been able to show your stomach. There's no baby produced. So now you telling the public your story. When Leah left,
and that
now
shit,
what happened?
With Malia leaving at a time like this, like, I need strength around me.
Yeah, but Malia was on some weak shit though.
Yeah, and I see why she left, and I understand it. And I see like, bro, we can't have weakness here. You have to rebuke that within yourself.
Yeah.
It ain't. Nobody can pick up your unk for you. This path is not for just I want to come choppies. No.
It's beautiful over there. I want to come. I want to be there.
Yeah,
escape is trying to escape where you at. Now this is a spiritual path.
It's gonna show you.
Yeah. So
and
you got your test.
That
it was a great test you overcame. You feel me? Everything good. You healthy. Everything straight. You feel me? And now Malia leaves, and now you come out, and now you gotta tell your story. Yeah. You feel me? You gotta face your shit. This is your universe. Ain't nothing outside of you. These people can't judge you. This is the mirror. You looking in the mirror telling your story. What they do with it says everything about who they are to themselves.
Please, the doctors told me I had schizophrenia.
Why you keep telling me that, bro?
Well, I went to them yesterday. They were saying, "Well, you have it." And this and that.
It's like I already told you what that was. You ain't got no schizophrenia, dude. The only way that you can act out the behavior of having schizophrenia if you keep feeding that idea. You keep chanting over and over again, "I got schizophrenia. I got schizophrenia. I got schizophrenia." And of course, your body is gonna respond to the thought frequency that you're on. You keep worried about a doctor. What can a doctor that learns this knowledge from a system of self-destruction teach you about anything about you and becoming better? Of course, they're going to tell you you got something because the pharmaceutical company is built upon you having something. If everybody was healed, the pharmaceutical company wouldn't exist. There wouldn't be no profit. There wouldn't be no money. Of course, they're going to, if I was a doctor and my money was based upon you having something, I'm going to tell you, you have something.
Yeah.
And now what's actually playing out is your stress. Because the most honorable prophet, Eliyahu Christ, teaches us that stress is the only cause of all diseases. So the
stress is the cause of all disease. Now, maybe he don't understand what schizophrenia is. True don't even know who he talking to right now. They got like multiple personalities and stuff. So, True, I think you're talking to anti-true. Anti-true. I think you're talking to like the wrong personality. Now that man get out here and he go ham and hurt people and stuff. Y'all always causing something. They always causing something on somebody else. They have him loose. They'll have him lose his bonkers schizophrenia. Exactly. I mean, you keep telling yourself that. Maybe somebody else in his head told him that. You got to make sure. You should have asked him, who am I talking to first? You know, stuff like that is serious conditions, especially schizophrenia. I'm like, so if he keep telling himself he don't have it, let me keep telling myself I ain't got it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm serious. He had to go on meds. Tell the boy to let go his meds. Now, what if the other personality does not agree? I mean, I'm just saying. What if the other personality don't agree? I'm just saying. Or however many personalities he have.
The idea that you have something is actually sending out a stress signal to your body, and your body is responding to that stress, not schizophrenia.
They don't want to have me going through the cycle, going right back to the crazy house again, and going out, going back in, going out, going back to that.
They're not doing nothing.
If I don't take my medication, they're gonna say, "Go, you're gonna go to the crazy house again."
They're not doing nothing to you. You're choosing to give your energy and attention to these things.
Thank
you can't
you,
point
Kiana.
the finger at no doctor. They can't make you do nothing.
Yeah. Well, all right, God.
Oh yeah, I just got a question. I just want to address what Titty had said. She left carbonation with a leaking vagina, itching vagina.
Who?
Nefertiti. Titty.
Nefertiti. Who?
I heard you say the girl name. She said she left with a leaking
I need
vagina.
to know who you talking about first.
Your wife, the one that got the peach tatted on her butt.
You talking about Nateri?
Yes, Nateri. She said she left there with a leaking vagina. She said her vagina was itching, leaking, burning, and stinking. She said she had to go to the hospital and they gave her all the antibiotics. It was so, her vagina was so messed up after leaving carbonation that they couldn't even give her a real pap smear.
Get this checked out because I can't. It's like it's not feeling right. It hurts. It's itchy, and it's kind of swollen, leaking, all this other stuff. Like it was not okay for me. So that's what I had to express. Like I wanted to express that for a while. Like this is not to be ignored.
Can you address that, please?
Damn. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you nothing about that. I don't know. Like that's some terrible shit.
And I had to let them know straight up, like, look, my vagina's hurting. I'm still upset about the solar thing, all this other stuff. And
solar,
you know, there was some people that was like, oh, okay, I understand, and some people had no compassion for that. I'm just like, come on, like that shit weird. That shit weird.
Did she say? Didn't he pass her off the solar? Wasn't Solar was one of the ones? Wasn't he supposed to be Zucker baby daddy? Did she say Solar? And was Solar supposed to be Zucker's baby daddy? Oh, Solar and True mad as hell at Natureboy, but can't say. So all they want to do is say to him, they said to us, mad. So basically, she opened up our eyes. I don't know if she was passed off to Solar, but I'm not wasn't Solar Zoka baby daddy. So if he had her vagina leaking, and then Zoka had sex with Natureboy, and I mean they all got dirty penises. They all got dirty pee-pees. They all got dirty pee-pees. So who know who gave who what? But we just saying. This is another eye opener. What happened to that baby? This is another eye opener of what happened to that baby.
To me, but I mean, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I'm healed now. And we took, like, Baba G was really, really compassionate about it. Like, he was trying to tell me, he was trying to warn me not to go through it or whatever like that.
That's some terrible.
Well, she said most of the women over there smell like fish and garbage. So she said they're having vagina problems, and she had a serious vagina problem. So you don't think that y'all got STDs that you guys are passing around for her to leave? Carbonation and her vagina is leaking. She said her vagina was pussing and oozing and swollen.
Yo, I love this shit.
This is serious. I'm serious.
Nah, I love this shit. I appreciate you. So I love you, yo. I really do love y'all, yo. For real, I missed y'all. I missed y'all. Nah, the Terry got voted out. But that's some funny shit. That's some funny shit.
So you don't think that y'all should go get tested just to make sure that there's nothing going on?
Nah,
because she seemed like she was telling. I don't see nobody lying on their vagina like that just to get clout. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, because I know you're one of my trolls. But there's a wise saying that says, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. That being said, you taking something that somebody said as a fact is just only exposes things about you, you know, like.
So you think that somebody gonna lie on their vagina?
I know all of this is set up so that people don't like me or stay away from me, and y'all really don't want people to fuck with me at all. When you say shit like that, people are scared to, and that's cool. Because if anybody fall for that dumb shit, they don't deserve me. Like, so just
listen. What I'm saying is I don't see anyone lying on their vagina saying that they vagina is leaking, stinking, swollen.
Well,
I don't see that nobody doing that to themselves.
A woman can get BV from not even having sex.
Well, she had sex with 3 men over there. You, Loyal, and Solar.
And that's what happens when women have sex with multiple men.
So basically that's what happens when women have. So basically that's what happens when women have sex with multiple men, meaning that all of you guys are infected with something. Y'all got something over there. And I feel like if she was that bold to come out and admit, yeah, I got.
Ding dong. Ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. They over there burning. They over there fire shooting out their stuff. They got fire shooting out their stuff over there, honey. Ding dong, the witch is gone, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. She hit it on the nose and he got mad.
Got herpes, y'all got this, y'all got that. Why can't y'all be that bold and admit that y'all got shit? Leave people that opportunity to know that you guys are burning. And if they come join carbonation, they're going to be leaving with a swollen vagina. And it's going to be leaking green shit. And you're going to be smelling like garbage can juice and everything else. You feel me? Shit.
Okay. That's what's going to happen if you join carbonation, y'all.
Well, that's the only question I have for you.
Okay. Thanks for calling. That's okay. All right. Thanks, Graham.
You know.
Yeah, we heard these stories. But the point of these videos is just in case somebody new wants to come to carbonation. And if one of our videos can help them stay and not go, these videos will come. These videos will keep coming. I know a lot of people heard these stories. They're like, oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing about nature. But you got to remember, it's about new people too. And a lot of new people look at these videos and some of them don't go back. So if we have to bring stuff back out, so people go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know, I was getting ready to go there, or I was getting ready to donate my money to them.
Do I still have herpes? Apparently so. I don't know. I haven't got checked to see if I cleared it out my system yet.
Hey, you still got herpes, chick.
And that's what happened. I had a flare up because my body was not fucking with the whole being with Soka and Solar thing. It didn't like that. My body was like, nah, I don't like smelling the way I'm smelling because he's with her and I'm gonna be smelling like her, and I don't like how she smelled, like that kind of thing. It was just making me feel like no. And that's why I had a chemical imbalance. My thoughts wasn't positive.
Your thoughts.
It was fucking negative.
Your thoughts.
You know,
it was
to the point where it hurt. Like it hurt so bad that like nothing could go up there. It closed up. So like no one's talking about this in our community. Nobody wants to be vulnerable enough to talk about their fucking health problems when everybody's having some health problems.
You know, as people know, when I was there, like I had a major breakout and that wasn't okay. So, it was too much starch, which triggered exactly God body. It was too much starch.
There's no damn starch.
I wasn't accustomed to. I started eating starchy stuff like rice and stuff before I went to carbonation.
Wasn't a damn starch. It was the sex.
I was trying to get on the frequency.
It was the sex
of them, you know.
So, don't blame it on the starch.
They didn't tell me to do anything. I did it on my own.
That girl BJJ so messed up. The doctor said this is beyond me. Just take everything we got.
I don't think you can like really cure anything being over there. It's just you living with it.
Fire busted. Hit him up them stupid
I'm
crotches.
not here to talk about carbonation. This is definitely just a soon, but this is definitely just a video on healing herpes and everything like that. I didn't know Malia was in a hospital fighting for her life. No, I did not know that, but I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you. And I pray that she is doing well. I pray that she has her mind right and her mind is clear. And I pray that, you know, she gets the help that she actually really needs because she's been in pain since I've been there.
The moment with Niza, you know, her weaning off the medication and us realizing that that's what she was going through really helped us to have more compassion for her as well. I know that when Nateri spoke openly about the odors that she felt like the women had, the vaginal health, I know that she was being honest because that comes later on in the book that I speak about my experience with that as I got closer to the women. But, you know, it's a definite thing that
hey, Stat 12. How you doing? Thanks for coming.
Unhealthy
liar, vinegar on fire.
Vaginally, and
with JJ on fire.
You know, when you don't take care of bacteria or infections, if you don't take medications for them, they can actually rot in your stomach and rot your womb. And then that's what's causing possibly some of the miscarriages and why some of them can't get pregnant, because there's definitely untreated STDs and diseases there. And that's a definite thing. It's like 100% that they have these things going on there. And I don't know if they will ever get help or go to the doctor or to the hospital, because the whole theory that STDs are not real and all that stuff. Meanwhile, women are oozing out pus. The odors are very strong, very foul. brown discharge and just heavy vaginal issues, leaking vaginas and itchy and all sorts of stuff that they were dealing with, and it never gets.
Hold up. Let's have a moment of silence for Davy JJ's. Let's have a moment of silence for Davy JJ's. Oh my God. Ooh. A moment of silence for David JJ's. But while you having this moment of silence for David JJ's, if you didn't hit that like button for me. I gladly appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We need 3 more likes. We need 3 more likes. 3 more likes. Just 3 more likes. 3 people in here. If you haven't hit the like, we need 3 more likes so we can move forward. 3 more likes. 3 more. Oh, 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Just 2 more likes. 2 more likes. Can we get 2 more likes? Can we get 1 more like? Can we get 1 more like? Just 1 more like. 1 more like is what we need. 1 more like. Come on, come on, come on. We need 1 more person to hit that like button. Just 1. Just 1 more person hit that like button. Somebody in here didn't hit it. We need 1 more like. Thank you. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. We shall carry on.
Address, because addressing it, I guess, would mean that he's giving bacteria and infections to each and every one of them. They're just passing it around one by one, especially when you're, strongly engaged in anal sex. It's going to be something that actually itself holds a lot of bacteria on the penis and also in the woman's private parts. No matter how much you think you're washing it, it's a very serious thing. And I think that that's something that seriously needs to be taken care of over there. They really need to go see a doctor. 100%. They all need medication. I'm not speaking what I think. It's absolutely 1,000% that they all need to go to the doctor and get antibiotics and get medication. This is not a game. This is your whole life. You're very young women. Don't let your body and your womb rot without getting yourself treated because you want to pretend that you don't have these symptoms. Malia, I know you told me many times you used to, things used to happen to you down there, and he told you that it was normal. Tanisha, that's not normal. That's not what it should be, and you need to definitely go get that treated.
Oh, she getting that help now.
Don't take my word for it. Just go get tested. Go get tested. Prove me wrong. Prove me a liar. But just for yourself and not for anyone else, go get tested. Go get taken care of, you, Aya, and Efuru, and Zoka. So I strongly recommend that because I believe Nateri is very intuitive and she knows what she's talking about. And not to mention just the cycle we know happened with every single person there. It's very much sharing all the same bacteria and all the same fluids. And it's something that's very serious and should be taken very seriously. And I think you should look into it right away. All right. As far as my breakdown in there in the prison, man, that was one of the moments where I was just like, wow, I can't believe that this is happening. I can't believe that I'm here. Like, does my family know about this? Do any of my friends know about this? I'm so embarrassed. I'm humiliated. How could this be happening to me? For the people who know me, doing my music, doing beautiful things in this world and just loving on myself, and for them to see, that this was turning around, and apparently for following a spiritual journey, that was the worst, clearly, path that I could have taken. But looking at it now, it's like it has made me so much stronger and so much more powerful. And probably was that process that happened so that I could get to where I am today. So I'm really grateful.
I can see it from where it is now, and that I'm on the other side of it. And it's not to say that there's not going to be challenges wherever you go. It's not to say that you're not going to be able to, face yourself wherever you go. However, now I actually have my clear mind, my clear thoughts, and not someone dictating them for me, telling me who I am. I get to choose myself. I get to choose to do what's best for me. I get to choose me. I don't have to choose someone else as my higher self.
But then, and you've been there much longer. You've seen the pain much longer. You've seen the hurt, the trauma. You've seen that there's been no change. You've seen the same behavior over and over and over again in your soul as a woman. These beatings that you're not accepting, and you're upset about True beating Sheba or Solar beating Zoka, but yet you're not upset with him for doing the shit that he's doing because you want to claim him to be something higher in your mind, and you want to pretend and tell yourself that he's that thing so that you don't have to feel guilty about the fact that you left your whole life to go be there. But I want to tell you, even if you think you don't have the courage to leave, you actually really do. And you know how I know? Because you had the courage to go there. Because to go there takes a lot of courage. You're leaving behind everything. And you know this. You pick up, you take what you need, and you go. And you go be with this man. And he tells you that you're surrendering your whole life over to him. That your womb belongs to him. Your very being belongs to him. Your soul belongs to him. That he owns your soul. He tells you this. And you literally still packed your bags just like I did, and you went there. But at some point and in some moment, there has to come a time to say to yourself, enough is enough. Enough is enough. And whether or not, if you believe he is your Messiah and that he has the knowledge, let him be that. But don't convince yourself or lie to yourself that he is not sick, that he is not ill, that he doesn't need help. This man has showed you over and over and over again the way that he loves. And that is to beat, abuse, manipulate, take your soul, suck you dry, and drop you like a fucking garbage can.
Malia, you can give Malia. Do you think that your advice is better than mine?
I feel like she already knows everything.
So do you think I articulate and give the best advice?
No.
So what could you tell Malia that I couldn't tell her? Like, I told Malia everything about her reality. It don't matter. She's hard-headed, bro. She's still gonna do what she wanna do anyway. But at whose demise? Mine.
That's the problem.
And it's not cool. It's not right. And this is what I go through over and over. It was Velvet. Now it's Malia. It's always somebody. I can't stand the love. Fuck out of here. That shit is bullshit. That's bullshit, y'all. And they're gonna use it against me, my nigga. Like, Malia don't give a fuck about me, my nigga, in this moment, bro. Shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. You can't.
As we see, this was staged. This was all staged because he knew that he was taking her to the doctor. At this point, he made up his mind that she had to go. So all of this talking about her is staged to get some shock value because he knows how to bring on that shock value to get people to watch it. Whether you see the good or the bad or the ugly, he don't care as long as you're watching him. So, as we know, this was staged because he came to the decision. Hey, sissy. Hey, K-Money, my love. So he came to the decision. It's time for her to go to the doctor. So basically, this is what this fake video was all about. I mean, this fake stage speech.
See the attention seeking, like y'all niggas crazy, my nigga. If you can't see through the shit,
I need his guidance. I need his help. I need his love. I need his support. I need his unconditional love. I need that shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. Stop talking about him crazy like y'all do. Nigga, he helping us. He guiding us. Supporting us. And fuck all y'all that's out there talking shit about him. Nigga, he helped y'all. He fed y'all asses. He did everything in his power to do things, do everything for y'all. And y'all go turn y'all back on him and talk shit about him. Fuck y'all. We out here doing the fucking work. We out here doing this shit.
Yes.
Don't look back at us and talk shit about us. Fuck them questions in the question box. I'm gonna talk from my heart.
From my heart.
Well, because
Nah, I'm stressing over you too, Malia, whether you know it or not. Thinking about you.
What'd you say?
I'm stressing over you too, whether you know it or not.
Come on, stop, Baba G. You know
Nah, I'll
I'm
be
good.
thinking about you, making sure you good, man.
I'll be thinking about you too.
We spent every day together for a year. You don't think I'm thinking about you, my nigga?
A year and a half. I'll be thinking
Well,
about
year
you
and a half.
every day too. Sure, I'm still here. You have you always say when they look here, they always look back. Shoot, I sure look back.
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't just leave that, the knowledge like that. That's what brought me here.
That's why I was like reaching out, make sure you was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm thankful.
So you still up in there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I feel you. Like, dang.
I end up in the hospital with you. Right next door, like, hey.
What's up?
What's up? Both stressed the fuck out, like, yo, getting my vitals checked. Fucked around, got high blood pressure.
Damn, Baba.
No, blood pressure.
Well, I bet you take it serious more now. Your thoughts, huh? You see how powerful your
Yeah,
thoughts are.
seriously. That's why I was like, I can't be up in here thinking negative. That is not good.
No, too many wives will not strain my energy. That's not true.
And they're gonna try to use it against me. She want attention, my nigga. I'm not beat. I'm not beat, yo. I'm not beat. Y'all niggas is suckers, my nigga. Y'all suckers. She want attention, B. I'm not with it. Y'all don't see this shit? God damn, y'all so fucking stupid. Let her talk away. She just gonna use a little tone and she not gonna be confident in what she's saying, and it's gonna make me look crazy because of the contrast. The contrast is my energy is always like this regardless. And she gonna be hella low, which is gonna make it, no matter what she say, her energy is gonna come off as if I'm abusing or being aggressive. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You don't see this shit? Fuck out of here, B. That's why I put it on camera so y'all can feel it. Shit is crazy, B. Go ahead, Malia.
I know how my energy is, and it can sometimes not be good. It can be negative thinking, overthinking, and I can mull all day. I can start being defensive toward people and mean toward people because of that, and I can start pushing people away, and then it becomes a thing where I get skinny, malnutrition. It starts showing up on my body, body pain sometimes. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on with me that I had to.
So why don't you leave?
She's thinking on a lie. Look at her.
That's what my question is. Why won't you leave? And we're trying to get you like. So why you here doing it to us? Why you fucking with us? Why don't you go be somewhere where you not harm? No, but you're harming people here. You're disrespecting people here. You're harming your energy alone. It just makes me feel
we
like
need a moment of silence for that.
Why
JJ's.
Why won't we can't put you on a flight and get you somewhere else? Why harm people here with your energy if you know you're like that?
Because sometimes I don't feel like I'm doing it on purpose. I just feel like I'm trying.
But do you think about other people? How you're affecting other people? You're bringing sadness here. We don't need that. We got enough shit going on in the media. You're bringing your negative here. Why won't you just say, you know what? I'm being negative. I'm going to leave.
She didn't bring anything. She came and got something. She's 22 years old. And you passed all them young girls something. Why did she bring it to y'all? Why did you give it to her? Why you bringing it to us? Why you gave it to her? Is the question. That's just like the men that serve in life in prison, who they go after the people who don't have that much time in prison, because they know that what you gonna do? They got a life sentence already. What you gonna do? Add more time to life? Like, I'm never getting out of jail, ever. So they don't care who they hurt in jail. They don't care. Hey, Cat Banks, how you doing, love? Remember, if you haven't caught on, because we like towards the middle going into the end, you can always rewind selector. You can always rewind.
Out the situation. Why stay here and feed?
But this is staged. This conversation is staged. She already knows she's going to the hospital. Look at her. Look at that girl. She does look like E.T. Oh my goodness. Tommy, though, she does look just, yo, look at that picture. Tell me that is that Malaya or what? I'm going back to Ms. Rod. Ms. Rod, what Ms. Rod comment at? Tell me that don't look just like Malaya right now. Oh my goodness gracious. It looked just like her. Oh my God. Have mercy. Let's get back to the ET that's here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know, we gotta have proof on this show. We gotta have proof. We just can't say stuff. We gotta show proof.
Feed off the shit, bro. It's what I want to know. I want to know, why can't we just fly you out?
Because I go out there and it's going to be worse. Them people don't know anything about me.
What's going to be worse? No, those are people being negative like you. You're matching the frequency. Look, why come here with people extra positive and be negative on purpose?
I'm not being negative on purpose. It's my chart that I'm overcoming.
Right, you're not overcoming it. You're staying in it, no, Malia. You're staying in it, my nigga. You're not trying. You're not even doing it.
Yes,
Trying is dying.
I don't know how to live without y'all. I don't know how to live without y'all. That's crazy. This might stress me out.
I have high blood pressure too.
Yeah, that's honorable. Why you gotta sit here every day and make us look bad in public and make you? Everybody's like, "Where's Malia?" Because you're like the girl that's being harmed or somebody's doing something to you. Ain't nobody doing shit to you. We treat you extra with extra care. We give you extra food. We give you extra everything you need.
But then you're making us look bad because you're choosing to stay in a negative space. That is fucked up. That's crazy.
Maybe you need to go home. Like, just keep it a buck. Like, maybe you need to go home and see what it's like out there again.
Like, I feel like that is really good for me right now. Like, I really like doing that. And so that's something that is giving me out of my spaces.
Nobody heard you because Shorty was talking.
I feel like since they've given me the books to start typing, like that is something that I really enjoy doing, and I like that. Like that gets me out of my spaces. And then when I'm in my spaces now, I type, I write, I get it out of my head. I don't let it stay there anymore. So it's like I'm utilizing some sort of outlet. I'm not just leaving it in and letting it mold and overthinking and just sitting there. Like I'm not doing that. I'm trying.
That's humiliating right now.
Yes, I have been eating. We eat at different times because I'll usually type. I'm usually typing, and she usually is out.
You need to get yourself right physically.
Nobody. Somebody said give her tender, loving care and kisses and passion.
That's something I already did. Don't.
Oh, what I'm saying is this: Malia gets those things, but when she's with, like, say if she's with a guy, she'll. It's like being with her. You're trying to, like, when you're on your spiritual journey. Everyone here comes here on a spiritual journey. They need to come to find themselves so they can be of service to. We like nigga monks. We came from the hood. We came with black people that decided to renounce all that we own to come up on the mountain and to really do the self-knowledge and the self-work on self so that we can be of service to humanity. We can tell humanity what all the answers are. We come up here to find answers within self to give the answers to other people. We did not come up here to stay in our depression or find something. We did not come up here for that. You came up this mountain to find yourself, to be of service to humanity.
Exactly, Marita.
You came here to overcome and heal so that you can help heal other people. You did not come up here to stay in the healing and be a fucking burden unto all people around you. Everyone here is dealing with their demons and have overcame and healed themselves after a while so that they can help other people do the same. You came up here to learn yourself, to heal yourself so that you can be of service to humanity. That is the point of coming here on a spiritual journey. Anything else is demonic, my nigga. It don't got nothing to do with what you up here for. Wow. Leah, you okay?
What you say?
Yeah, I'm just adjusting myself.
It's okay, Papa G.
I said I'm adjusting myself right now. I'm a little weird.
You feeling a little weird?
Yeah. Not comfortable at all.
You're not comfortable?
Mm-mm.
You know, you can always call me. You can always call us and talk to us. You're not alone.
Yeah, I know.
And if I'm ever live, you're welcome anytime. I talk about random weird shit. Do that.
Yeah, I grew a lot of fluid around my heart because a lot of emotions I held in. And it grew to the point where my heart pumps too fast, and there's a lot of pain there.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I feel you there.
There's a lot of pain in your heart?
Yeah, it's a lot of pain in that area because my heart it's trying to pump past the fluids, but the fluids is in the way, so it's pumping too fast. It's pumping.
I thought they drained the fluid though, Malika.
They did, but I could still feel it. They give me medicine for it, but I still feel it.
You got the whole drug. She's taking the whole drugstore.
And I try to manage.
She's taking the whole drugstore right about now.
You can still feel it. You know?
So you have to control your breathing and stuff.
Yeah, I have to watch my breathing.
You're so sensitive. One time I was laying with you.
Oh God.
And like just the slightest movement, your heart rate went up. And I was like, wow, like I was laying with her and I was like, you're so sensitive to every little movement, every little thing,
Save your ass.
hypersensitive.
Save your ass. Save your
And her
ass.
heart just goes to beating at any little thing. And I'm like,
You
whoa, like
laying
you're
next to her
super.
beating
I
her
was
up.
like, my body was connected to her
You was
body in
beating
that
her
way,
up.
like so. I was close enough to feel her vitals. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm the same way.
They had to also my liver. They had to drain abscess just like you out of my liver. They found some what is it?
What is it?
Some things in there too. Like
What's
after
something?
letting it sit for a while, they found some stuff in there. So it's connected. Everything is connected.
Did you notice that she said she knew to say it was an abscess. Then she said they found some other things in there. She's talking about her liver. But what was the other things that was found? You notice she didn't say the other things. She said the word abscess. So what else is going on with your liver, chick? I think they've been trying. See, Natureboy, if he wasn't sick and infested, but see, the problem comes where we, the people, put these videos out there and they don't believe us. So now he cannot say, none of them can say that he don't have it. They went willingly. They willingly went there to get them diseases. So he can't make it seem like, because you act, that's why he always keep telling people, you came into my universe. You came into my world. He let it be known how much you come to him. He let it be known how much you come to him. So knowing, watching all these different cases, and you still decide to go there, because these videos too helps Natureboy out. The same way he got his set of videos, we got our set of videos. So they cannot go there and have sex with this man. So it'd be really hard to build a case on him when you willingly went, you willingly had sex with this man, knowing that there are possibilities that he is a walking STD. You cannot say that he don't have it because you never seen no proof that he don't. And that fake test that they took before, we all know that that was fake. Exactly, Shrimp. Exactly. Remember the first group is manipulated. The second group is manipulated. The third group going down is people. Once these videos, I'm gonna show you guys some old videos. It won't be today. I thought I was gonna put that on my other channel before I got in trouble, and then they put me on strike, so I had to start a whole new channel and start all over again. But I had, my regular people, they just haven't caught me over here yet. But I thank you guys that was on my other channel. I really appreciate all my people that came over here. Y'all, some diehard tea stirrers. So I can't call it the love train no more. I got to call it the teacup. But we'll finish listening to this. The other things that is wrong. But him and Velvet is some sick individuals. Because Velvet done took her ass over there to Shaka, and knowing that Shaka heard about all that goo and stuff coming out of his mouth, coming out of her BJJ. So he gonna say he didn't hit it. He gonna say he ain't hit it, but you still, I don't know, you let your girl put her mouth on her goo. All these people, these men, Velvet get these men, and they act like they ain't heard what happened. My co-host. We're gonna have an open panel after this. After this is over, we almost finished. We're gonna have an open panel, and people gonna say something.
Yeah, your liver.
Like you're eating regularly.
Your liver represents how you.
Bacteria. They found some bacteria in my liver.
So your liver work. Your liver.
Bacteria in the blood.
It represents how you process things because it helps you process things and digest things.
Right. So it's my emotions and how I'm processing information.
The way you think about things be all like
my moon and my Mercury, basically.
Well, and if you're not eating regularly as well, your liver can cause a lot of damage to it.
Yeah, I eat good.
No, I just mean
Sheba
regularly.
made sure that Mama Sheba and Mama they be whipping it up in the kitchens, baby.
I'm not trying to say anything like that. I'm just saying like for liver problems, so that's another thing that can cause it if you're not eating regularly, like on a regular basis, like if you go through ups and downs.
No, she was eating on a regular basis.
Of that throughout your life.
She wasn't taking in nutritions from what she was eating.
Yeah.
Because the way
so it was basically getting backed up in a way.
Yeah.
And I
basically with the
Yep, I started to lose weight. I started to get shortness of breath. I started to get chills. I started to get headaches. I started to lose my energy. There's
that was
a
when you
lot
still
of
had the
things
liquid around your
that I
heart.
was going through that wasn't talked about, that I didn't know about. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Until I got here.
That's scary.
I just came here, you know, get vitals checked and got a urine test and the blood test, and they started saying I have all type of stuff going on. I'm like, wait, hold up, slow down.
Right.
Shit, I'm just 22. Sheesh. But I have to get it together.
Now, we got these dumbass people on a panel who never did know these people in Bigo. I'm quite sure y'all got YouTube also. Y'all know that girl and got all type of STDs. Y'all sitting up there listening to this BS. So should we feel sorry for Malaya or not? She's been there a year and a half. He's been doing this for 4 years. He's been doing this for 4 damn years. We had people, I got videos that go 4 years back. Before she been there for a year and a half. We already know she going back, Eva. But what I'm saying is, yeah, because she all effed up. So she got to stay with people who's all effed up with her. But she didn't watch none of these videos before she left. She didn't watch none of these videos. None of y'all did research on Natureboy. Not one of y'all did research. I don't care what that man say. Once you go into Google and you put in Natureboy, you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You see the good, the bad, and the ugly. And if you is a person who's been doing it for a long time, your video pops up in the Google search. A lot of these people who does these YouTube channels, their videos pop up on the Google search. You cannot be blind when you talking to this man. Blind, deaf, and dumb, or whatever. There's no excuse. There is none. I do have a heart, and I hope that she heals or she be livable, that she doesn't kick the bucket. But again, this is a lesson that sometimes people got to watch other people's mistakes. So this is something that people need to see. And these people on the panel is worse than Natureboy. They so want to speak to him so much. they will sit there and lose all of their integrity. I want to speak to Nature Boy on the phone. I know he's this and I know he's that, but they can't get enough of him. Them people on his panel cannot get enough of him. And they know he's a monster. They know he's a demon. These people on the panel to me is worse than Nature Boy. Because y'all keep feeding him that narcissistic supply. And you guys also say what he wants to hear. Sometimes you'll get a real one. And he'll hang up the phone on them. But them the ones I give they props to. They said what they had to say real quick and got off the phone. It's these fake people, these Nature Boy lovers, this disease lovers. These are people who probably got STDs themselves. Something is wrong with them themselves. That you giving that man all this positive energy for the damn demon. For Rosemary's Baby. For Damien.
Get myself healthy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm learning how to breathe, learn how to move very slowly because I can't move too fast. I have to sleep a certain way. I got a nice long little pillow I'm laying with. I'm learning how to breathe, learn how to move very slowly because I can't move too fast. I have to sleep a certain way. I got a nice long little pillow I'm laying with.
Body pillows, I'm telling you, body pillows are like.
Yeah, that's what it is. Big old
body pillows
pillow.
make the world a better place. I'm just saying.
I gotta adjust it to my liking.
Nature Boy not out of commission.
To make my body feel better.
402.
Yes. It's a whole lot.
Not out of commission.
I'm experiencing that I'm gonna get through.
Something that helps
no
me,
pain,
I don't
no
know.
gain. No pain, no gain.
It said, what is it called that you're diagnosed with? Is it a heart condition? What?
Oh, he want to hear that. He want to hear that.
They actually.
But the test say.
They just been running a lot of tests and stuff, and they just haven't figured out exactly what it is.
Yo, Chief, I was gonna ask you, what is your final thoughts on the medical industry and as
Here
far
come
as
another
just, like,
dummy.
what they call
Here come
things
another
as far as,
dummy.
like cancer, heart attacks, all of these illnesses?
I just feel like it's all stress based.
It is star based. And I try to tell my my biological family that, and they looking at me like, you gonna go talk to a psychologist? I'm like, what a psychologist gonna do for me? They gonna talk to you. They're gonna help you. They're gonna tell you what I can't tell you. What they gonna tell you? What they gonna tell me that you didn't tell me?
Mm-hmm.
These people gonna go home and go to sleep just like I'm gonna go home and go to sleep.
Right.
They can't help me. They can't give me answers.
All they could was listen to you. They could listen to you. That's what.
That's what I'm saying. They can listen. That's what I was thinking. I told them that too. They can listen, but they can't really help me with my situation. They gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm crazy.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I did therapy when I was in Babylon before I left Babylon, and they just listen to you.
Yeah.
They just listen to you.
They help you
without judgment. Like sometimes you need to talk to somebody that will listen to you without judgment, no preconceptions, or it must be pretty frustrating.
What?
The pain must be frustrating, like her being uncomfortable.
Happy birthday.
For sure.
And then what happens with Malia is her thoughts will take her deep. She'll think deeply and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and keep going like. And now she's in an environment where she feels no one understands her. And Malia?
Yeah, I had
I was with someone. They're not sure. They're just saying we're running tests. We're playing a waiting game. And we just want you to be here in that process because we don't want anything to happen or go wrong.
Yeah, most definitely.
It sounds like you fighting for your life.
Right. No, don't say that. I'm okay. I just
I'm okay.
Like you said, talk about it, write about it.
Think about it.
All that.
Right. How can you write? Your body fucked up.
I just really wish you would just like let it all out. You would feel.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm talking. I'm letting some out.
Like the real stuff. The real stuff.
It's hard.
Why do you feel you're holding back?
She doesn't know how to say it. She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know how to put it into words.
Speak. She cursed us out the other day.
Right.
She cursed us out. She know how to
You
talk.
want to express it in the right way, but sometimes you just got to say what's on, however it comes out.
Sometimes it doesn't even take words.
She cursed us out. She know how to
You don't
talk.
even have to use words.
You know your emotions.
Sometimes
Malia,
just fucking screaming at the top
Malia,
of
you
your
found
fucking
out a
lungs.
lot about yourself coming here.
Oh God.
Because it was like a second life for you. You
Oh,
seen
God.
stuff about yourself before, but you wasn't aware it was you.
Yeah.
Coming here, everything pointed back to you.
Yeah, it did.
That's deep.
So it's just you're the same person. It's
Yes,
just
you come in.
Then she gonna say somebody. Who's the
same
somebody?
person.
That's deep.
How my life was growing up wasn't totally how I pictured it growing up. It was actually a good life. I'm not gonna say a good life, but it was a life that people kind of sort of loved me, and I thought they didn't, or they didn't.
Dr. Mara, I don't know.
By the thoughts I was having, by the way.
I don't know. The only thing I can say is maybe because of the COVID or the Rona. Let me say the word Rona because they catch you on YouTube. Maybe because of the Rona and you can't have no visitors or nothing, they let you have access. I don't even know if your cell phone and stuff is supposed to go with all the machines. I don't know, but maybe because of Rona and they can't get no visitors or nothing. So the only way they could be in contact with people or have any company is through the telephone. That's all I could come up with. But I don't know. But good question.
The outlook about them, and so I knew then being there, it was me that had the bad outlook about life. Oh, I'm thankful.
You're in the information age. You need to go to the doctor because you don't know what the doctor knows. But I know what the doctor knows because you're uneducated. The doctor has taken the time to educate himself about the human body, and you haven't. If you educate yourself about your own condition, you don't need to go to the doctor. That's just lazy shit. People go to the doctor because they haven't educated themselves on about their body. If you knew who the hell what was going on with
you. Look at the breakout on his lips. Look at the breakout on his lips, guys.
Uneducated people.
Look at the breakout from his lips to his nose. Oh, goodness gracious. Now, not the mind. Just look at his lips and look at his right around his mustache up to his nose. And we already went through that when we seen the little Pharaoh video. But look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Well, the good thing he started using the tree oil and every other thing. And it's crazy. He pretend to know everything. But you got people that still decides to come on his panel and tell him what he needs with the tree oil, the this, the that. And he listens to them. But I thought he knew all this already. But look how that the herpes or the HIV, or look how all that is played out on his face. Oh, that looks disgusting. But this is coming to an end. Then I'm going to open up the panel. Isn't it disgusting? You know we can't leave until we have a panel.
People about what's going on with themselves, just uneducated. So the doctor has, this is the tea tree oil right here.
Thank goodness for that. Look at that. Look at that, all that nastiness.
Yeah, I came up with this cure.
He came up with the cure.
I just researched it. I researched it online because that's what your doctors do. They research everything. Your doctors do what you don't do. You pay your doctor to do what you don't do. Your doctor goes and researches and learn about things that you're not paying attention to.
But somebody had to put it in Google.
But now you can do that yourself. This is the age of Aquarius. It's do for self. Learn about your own condition, then heal it naturally. Find the herbs, find the natural remedies, or they're going to give you some synthetic herb. All they do is give you a synthetic form of some herb. That's all they do to mass produce it. Like, I think you need to get it together. All doctors do is do research that you haven't done. That's it. And then what they do is so many people have the same thing, so they know what to give you because of the records over and over. Like, okay, but then again, you could just do your own research online about your own condition and then heal yourself and give yourself the herbs that heal it. It's all online. Like, I don't know why y'all be playing the internet off like it ain't knowledge. Like, shit's crazy.
Why you ain't hear Malaya?
It's funny to me, y'all always making fun of Google. Like, oh, he's a Google. Yo, Google got hella knowledge, hella wisdom, like a lot of shit.
Somebody put the information there,
so much shit you can learn and you can research about online. Shit is crazy. So much knowledge online, so much that you could literally learn. Shit. Because all Google is a collective mind of people sending out knowledge, and even doctors themselves write stuff online and put it online. Natural remedies, fucking all kind of shit, like herbs, all kind of shit. Like, and you go to the doctor because you silly as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how to heal your condition.
You hear that?
There's always a natural way to heal your condition.
Dying because she's silly.
Even the medicines that they give you is synthetic forms of natural herbs.
So why you taking antibiotics?
I don't care if you tested positive for HIV. There's a natural herb to get you to a point where you're not even positive for HIV. If you tested positive for herpes, there's a natural herb that will bring your outbreaks all the way down, and you won't have any outbreaks. It's a certain lifestyle you can live that you can heal your own self. But you go to the doctor gonna give you a synthetic form of some herb that they mass produce so they can get to everybody quick because of capitalism. But Eliana's birth happened. That's hardware. That's technical. You feel me? Her shit, we didn't know what was going on with her. You see what I'm saying? We didn't know what was going on with her. Her bladder was full. The baby was pushing his head on her bladder, and her bladder could have erupted. So that's right. That's the stuff that you do need to go to the doctor for, or medical assistance for. That's different. If you break your fucking leg or something like that, you know what I'm saying? You want to go to the doctor. That's different. I'm talking about shit that y'all got going on where the doctor's subscribing you medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, nigga. Go research your own shit and get it done. Now, if it's something mechanical that's going on with your body, Like you break your fucking leg, go to the hospital. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, you broke your leg, yeah, fix that shit. Like, nah, my nigga. If you do something mechanical, like, or you know what I mean, hurt yourself or something like that, you gotta go find out what's going on. And it's one thing to go to the doctor to find out what's going on. It's another thing to fucking take the medicine. You can go to the doctor just to find out what the fuck going on with you. And then you don't have to take that medicine.
We're taking the antibiotics.
The doctor's a human like everybody else. He just done more research in certain areas. If you find yourself in a position where you can't find out what's going on with you, it's an emergency situation, then you got to go to the emergency room. You have to go to the emergency room. What the fuck? Don't be stupid. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all love that white man. Y'all love to go see what that white man gonna tell you. But it's money in you being sick, stupid. So they go tell you whatever they want to tell you. You believe them, and then you take the medicine, and now the medicine need medicine. You need medicine for your medicine you take, and then you got side effects. And then you got medicine for your medicine, stupid. You feel me? You better be lucky. You when you get 38, you better be counting your fucking blessings. You look this good when you 38, nigga. You understand me? Healthy, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Pussy. And everything that they subscribe you and the medications, when they subscribe you to medications. So my shit's swollen, right? So we went to the dentist. He subscribed me some medicine. I'm about to take that shit right now too. Hey, let me get the medicine right now, Lou. I need some water though. No, they give us water here. I think they give us water. So yeah, I got a abscess in my mouth, and so yeah, the dentist said to take the antibiotic. I need the antibiotics now. Because one is an antibiotic, and one is like a pain medicine, right? And that's my peroxide right there. I'm gonna go grab water. I'm gonna gargle some of that. Real quick, let me gargle some of that. Hold this for me, bro. So yeah, my face is swollen right now, yo. I using this side to chew on, ain't it? We going into let's go straight to it. I'm making an appointment to come back in a week. Oh, I thought you was coming back today. No, it's gonna be. Did not know that. Clean your blood with pure burdock's root. We got burdock root. I'll do that. Yeah. The pain medicine is for the inflammation too. Please take them. Man, I don't want to be sleepy.
The Naproxen will put you to sleep, damn it.
It's for the inflammation too, huh? I thought the antibiotics were for the inflammation.
The antibiotics is for the
antibiotic is not for the inflammation?
The Naproxen, I'll tell you what it's for.
Shut up. If I can't drink, I might as well take that pain medicine. Percocet. Molly Percocet. For real.
Stop believing stupid people.
Let's go straight to it.
I'm making an appointment to come back in a week.
Oh, I thought you was coming back today. No, it's gonna be. Did not know that.
Clean your blood with pure burdock's root. For the inflammation too, huh? I thought the antibiotics were for the inflammation.
The antibiotics is for the
antibiotic is not for the inflammation?
The Naproxen, I'll tell you what it's for.
Shut up. If I can't drink, I might as well take that pain medicine. Percocet. Molly Percocet. For real.
Stop believing stupid people.
Stop believing stupid people. And the award goes to Natureboy. And the award goes to Natureboy. Stop believing stupid people. The Naproxen, also known as, will put you, I never went to sleep but Naproxen. Maybe they give me a little bit. Look like he ate some bad boo-boo. That's right, it's terrible. Wow, that looks bad. Herpes in the jaw. Don't make me look that up. So they prescribed you a medicine. Yes. All HIV systems. Oh my goodness. But I think he passed having HIV. I think he passed that. Oh my goodness, I've never heard all her symptoms, but she listed textbook HIV symptoms. I believe that she's beyond HIV. I believe everybody's body is different. And I believe that, remember, HIV progress in people differently. So I believe she's beyond HIV. And I do believe that this is the right time. No, the award goes to Chief Cupcake. Stop believing in stupid people. The award goes to Chief Cupcake. It does depend on the dose that you're giving. I take 500 milligrams of Neptone and it puts me to sleep, and they give it to me for my arthritis. Oh, that's why I said maybe they don't give me that much. But I believe this is the time where she should go back to America. She should go see her son because she doesn't know what's going to happen to her. And it's a shame that if she doesn't pull through, it's a shame that the time that her son would never, she has now scorned her son for life. She has now scorned her son for life. Exactly. That's why I said I think she's beyond that. But this is the time for her to talk to her sisters, make amends. So if she does get better, it's good for her. She amends with her family. But to be preaching about some nature boy right about now is not going to get her soul up. We don't know whose soul going to get up in heaven. We don't never know. But I think that she needs to go fly her ass down to, if she's able to fly down to America, because right about now she needs some time with her son. She needs peace with her son. Stop at this time of her life. It's sad that they're so brainwashed that they really, she doesn't really know what's important right about now. I'm waiting for somebody to come on up and give their opinion. What y'all scared to come on the co-host seat? Y'all scared to come up on the co-host seat? But either way, she better start doing what's right. She better start doing what's right. And what's right, I know for a fact, I know someone in here that takes a lot of pain meds. She's an undercover junkie in rehab now. Oh, well, I'm glad she's in rehab. If anybody would like to come and give their commentary or their opinion, come on up. Come on up. Remember, we reviewed Efuru telling us off, just like she did a couple of weeks ago. Now she decided to tell us off. So now, after that, we reviewed his teachings and his lessons. If anybody want to pop on in, pop on in. But the best advice I could give her, she better make amends with her family. Hopefully that's what she's doing now. Yeah, because we heard what was going on with her. Every time we don't hear from a liar, We do not know what's going on with her. We do not know what is going on from her. We just know that at that moment, when we heard from her, she's still living. But we don't know what's going on. And right about now, Nature Nut don't care. He only worrying about Velvet right now. So when you don't see Nature Nut, that's because she's thinking of a new storyline. So every time you think of a new storyline, that consists of Velvet. He has no more storylines. So he got to think of a new storyline. The best way to get a storyline is good old Velvet. So if Velvet is going to bite the bait, I don't know. Is Velvet going to bite the bait? I don't know. But either way, we had a good time in this court. We came to a decision and we ruled he is guilty. That B6 diet is guilty and his information is all incorrect. So he is guilty. I slammed the thing down. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And if you didn't catch the beginning, rewind the beginning, catch it on a rerun. I will see you guys manana. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all you guys. Just don't know. I see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Peace, my brothers and my sisters.